Hello everyone, welcome to Overtime with STLHighSchoolSports.com. This is a weekly video series that we're going to do talking about some of the top trends in high school sports, top teams, top games, things to look for, and what happened the previous week. So you'll be able to find us here online on STLtoday.com and STL High School Sports. I'm Ben Lonow.
And I'm Dave Quedal.
And today we're going to be talking about some of the top football teams to look for. We'll be releasing our preseason rankings for large and small schools. But first of all, Dave, who are some of the teams we want to look for?
Well, Ben, first you have to start off looking at CBC. The defending Class 6 champion, 14-0 last year, coming off their first state championship. The Cadets bring back a lot of talent. They're not as deep as they've been in the past, but they are very strong at the skill positions and on the offensive and defensive lines. Across the river, you have to look at East St. Louis. Lots of talent with the Flyers. No surprise there. Coach Darren Sunkett runs a spectacular program. Jeff Thomas is one of the best wide receivers in the nation, one of the top recruits. They bring back their quarterback, Rayondas Estes. He's been very, very good for them for a long time. He's grown into his own. Trayvon Sims is committed to the University of Illinois. There's a really strong lineman to get behind to plow the way. Francis Howell, they bring back 9 of their 11 defensive starters last year, a Class 6 semifinalist, lost at Rockhurst. They allowed less than 10 points per game last season. The Vikings really have it going. Offense is going to be a bit of a question, but that's a program that usually has guys who are ready to step in and have grown up in the program. Some of the other teams to kind of keep your eyes on, I don't know, O'Fallon is a team that I think is really going to make it interesting in the Southwestern Conference. They have a Kentrell Moran, who's one of the best young running backs in the area. He's a senior this year, actually. He's committed to the University of Illinois. Tucker McCann is a spectacular kicker, ranked #1 in his class, headed to Mizzou. And they also have a quarterback, a sophomore transfer from St. Louis University High School, Christian Perez. Big arm, very athletic, strong kid, 6'1", almost 180 some odd pounds, very good at his position. The Panthers are going to be tough in the Southwestern Conference.
What about some schools like Chaminade, McLaren North, up in that area?
Well, the Chaminade has been on the rise here the last couple of years. They played a lot of kids who were freshmen and sophomores the last 2 some odd years. Those kids have grown up on the varsity. They've had some heartbreaks, but they are on the verge of really breaking through. This could be their year in the MCC. McClure North had a new coach last year. They have a really skilled wide receiver in Harry Ballard, one of the top wide receivers in the nation in his class. Short on offers right now because quite frankly, his academics aren't there yet, but he's expecting to find a way on a campus here soon and get his ACT where it should be, and he will be dynamic at the next level. It's their second year under Coach Cortland Griffin. He runs a very specific offense. They weren't able to implement all of it in one off-season last year when he got the job. This year, he thinks they're really going to be explosive. The old suburban North is going to be strong with McClure North.
I'm hearing on the Illinois side, another power to watch out for is Althoff. They might be on the rise.
Ooh, Althoff, I'll tell you what. Althoff brings back, it's a small school over there for those who aren't familiar with our Metro East counterparts, but they have guys going on one way on each side of the ball. Let's put it that way. Their skill set guys are really good. They got Keenan Young at the wide receiver spot. Jordan Goodwin, who's getting a lot of offers on the basketball court, is out at wide.
Player.
He's a big tight end, wide receiver for them. Tarkus Ferguson is back. They bring the quarterback back, who was injured 2 years ago, kind of rehabbed from his ACL last year. He's back. That Althoff is a team to look out for in Class 4A in Illinois.
So that about wraps it up. Those are some of the teams you could look out for. You can see them in our rankings and our top 10 we're going to release each day. They're going to be in print and online, and you can see those collections. And thank you for watching, and this has been Overtime with STL High School Sports.